Guys, Brent Venables just continues to prove that he's a home run hire.
What a
And,
guy.
and we like it's it's weird
so
to like
much.
you got to know the threshold to be like gushing over a guy and giving him credit where credit's due. And I think we're like at a fine line. But really, this week for last week for National Signing Day, Brent Venables had a press conference. It was over Zoom. He was talking to the media about National Signing Day, and the connection wasn't great. That's the year we live in, 2022. Connections always kind of suck. This connection might suck. I don't know. We'll find out. But he, instead of just being like, oh, too bad, sorry, that's what you get, he made it up to the media the very next day. And not only for about 20 minutes, 90 whole minutes, Brent Venables sat on a couch and answered any question that anyone had for 90 minutes. And if you averaged out his answer time, it had to be like 15 minutes per answer.
I think there was 9 total questions. And so an average would have been like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
But obviously some are shorter than others. So, pretty crazy.
What do you guys, do you take any stock in this, Brent? And like I said, are we gushing too much over it, or are we giving credit where it's due?
I think it's really cool to see someone who is so genuinely passionate and thrilled about the opportunity they've earned, they've been given, that they just can't stop talking about it. Yeah. It's a lot like a dad who's really proud of his kid for doing something kind of similar, I guess, like just the way that he's gushing. He's talking about these recruits and about how he doesn't just want the guy off the field. He wants to help build the man off the field too. And it seems so real. And you hear from recruits' parents who are like, these are the kind of people you want to leave your children with. It's just really nice. It's really refreshing. It's a great change of pace.
Absolutely.
Anybody else? I would say he feels so much more relatable. And the way I mean that is not actually like we're not head football coaches in college football, but he comes across so passionate and just so passionate. And I know the 5 of us on this pod are so freaking passionate about OU football. It runs our life for the majority of the year, but especially during the fall. I mean, this guy he just comes across and you look at him and it's just like a light bulb, and he's just got so much energy and it's so infectious, and he cares about this so deeply. And I think as a fan, there's nothing better to see something that you care about so deeply being taken care of and being led by someone who cares just as deeply as you. And I just think that energizes the entire fan base. It energizes everybody. I'm super pumped. I watched that entire 90-minute presser.
So did I.
Like twice.
I didn't watch it twice. I'll give you credit on that. I didn't watch it twice, but I definitely watched it once. I'll go through some of the highlights in case someone doesn't want to sit through it for 90 minutes. Look, Brent Venables said that they're going to buy suits for every player, tailored suits every year. And they're going to wear them to the games, and they're going to look sharp. And people who are thinking, oh, well, what about the Caleb Williams photo shoots and the Spencer Rattler stuff like that? Gabe Eichard, once again, on the Oklahoma Breakdown, made a good point. Alabama wears suits. Georgia wears suits. Where were those teams? In the national championship.
And they can probably like accessorize and stuff too, right?
I'm sure they can.
They can do their own thing. They can style, like they're just going to be wearing suits, which I think is great.
Exactly. Venables also talked about he tried his hardest to not have Jaron Kanak on the team, but Kanak loved Brent Venables so much that he came to OU anyway. Not really Baker Mayfield-esque, like he just showed up, but he basically said, I'm coming and I need you to be okay with it.
Well, he went to Dabo Swinney and got his blessing first, and only then would Brent take him.
Yeah.
Again, man, what a guy.
Amazing. What else we got? I I wrote just again that he's a guy who practiced what he preaches. He cares about this program, and he cares about showing the world that he cares about this program, and
Yes.
just being there for 90 minutes and answering any and all questions. And look, I'm a journalist, and it's so nerdy when journalists go like, "Hey, thank you so much for doing this." Like, okay, I get it. Whatever. You need this for your content. I get it. But for Brent, after everyone said that, he said, absolutely no problem. He was so nice. Like, yeah, didn't even think about it. It's
90 minutes
crazy.
is a long time too. Like it's a lot of time to give for somebody who, you know, has just been on the recruiting trail, is taking over a new program, like transitioning everything out, pulling his stuff in. I mean, that is a lot of time to take away just to answer some questions. And I just think it's a great thing that, you know, him and the media get along. You know,
Yeah.
our last coach, the media didn't really love our last coach.
No.
So it's
Yeah.
nice to see. And just a real quick question for you guys. Do you think we're going to have open practices?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I think there'll be some. I think on the days of the main game planning, there won't be. I
Yeah.
think like by the time they get to Thursday practice, when the game plan's already set and they're kind of just going through the motions, I think that might be open. But yeah, in like the beginning of the week, I just don't see it. Anybody else?
I think it engenders a lot of goodwill with media, like you're saying. I think it also engenders a lot of goodwill with OU fans like us.
Yeah.
Like our listeners in general.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool, because if anyone's not on board yet, I don't know how you're not after hearing him talk for 90 minutes the way that he did about this program and about what he sees for it.